The two teams now out on the playing surface, down below us as we sit just underneath the roof of the West Stand, right over the halfway line at a packed Ellen Road. The wind has been absolutely howling around the stadium. You could hear it genuinely whistling earlier when the ground was empty. It's all very straightforward these days in terms of the starting 11, because Leeds go with exactly the same side that began the last game against Bristol City. So Kiko Casilla in goals for Leeds United, Liam Cooper the captain, and the names have a familiar look to them, which is always a good sign, because that generally means that it's a team that's doing okay. Reading, well, they have made a couple of changes today. One was anticipated. Pele is fit again. When the name like Pele, as soon as you're fit, you come back into the starting 11, don't you, no matter what happened in the last game. He was originally going to replace Elise, but Elise is in the starting 11 now because Ajaria got an injury in the warm-up. Fernandez back to Click, and then Click plays it down the channel. Great turn by Costa. He can move into the penalty area. Helder Costa, right foot drive, just wide. Well, he did all the hard work himself there, Helder Costa, and he put the ball into a very inviting position. Well, it was a shot, I think, but players were arriving. Nobody ultimately made the key contact.
Just needs to, though, hit the target. It was so close. Bamford was nearly there as well. Costa spins Liam Moore and then gets his head up, aiming for that far post. He's only inches wide.
Cooper and back to Hernandez, who can look forward and play a ball over the top for Calvin Phillips, streaking forward for Leeds down the left-hand side. Holds the play up now. Harrison goes on the overlap. He gets the ball. Low cross in. Great ball in, and it breaks all the way past Bamford to the far side of the area. Comes back for Harrison again. Takes on the defender into Bamford. Back to Harrison. I think he's overhit that ball to Harrison. The return pass is too heavy, and it goes behind for a goal kick.
It's another good piece of play, isn't it? And I had to check myself as well. Phillips on the left-hand side. What's going on? Up the wing. Good ball in. And Bamford just didn't quite get there.
And Stuart Dallas. In it goes to Hernandez. Hernandez turns straight to Morrison. It breaks back for Stuart Dallas again. Dallas infield. Oh, just beyond. It's a bit frustrating at the moment from Leeds, because that killer pass is not there at the moment. And Reading now break menacingly with in a motor up towards the edge of the area and Pushkas, and it's a diving save from Casilla. He pushes the ball away from goal and behind. It's one of those instances where you think maybe Kiko Casilla just could have got his hands on that.
Absolutely, it's almost in slow motion, wasn't it? Everyone could see where the ball was going to go, but again, Reading on the break. Just it's a long way out.
Leeds will make that change. Costa trying to control in a forward position, loses out to Swift, and then tries to get the ball back, but Phillips has it for Leeds. So Calvin Phillips trying to show that there's still life there yet in this game for him, and then it's cleared off the foot of Phillips, but he walks back again.
He's not moving
slowly.
well.
He's
no,
not moving properly, and I suppose the gamble would be to leave him on and cause longer lasting damage. They won't want to take that gamble, I'm sure. So Click over on the far side just chips the ball up a little, hopefully, but it might yet drop for Hernandez. Can't put the foot in without fouling the Reading player, so he pulls out, but it's Reading who have it over by the far side corner flag, and Bamford's pressure results only in a goal kick, and now I think Leeds will be set to make the change. So we are seeing Alioski ready to come on, and we're seeing Calvin Phillips, unfortunately, it would appear, ready to come off. So the board goes up, and Phillips not walking entirely comfortably at all. Moves slowly towards this near side touchline. Huge applause. He looks a slightly dejected figure, Calvin Phillips. Knows how big this is for Leeds United. Knows how big every game is for Leeds United. Gives the ball to Pablo Hernandez, right on the touchline. In towards the edge of the penalty. It's beyond Patrick Bamford, but it comes for Click, and Click hooks it to this near side of the box, and Jack Harrison, whose control is really good. Harrison, can he deliver the ball? And yes, he can! And Costa comes to meet it, and it's deflected off the defender, and that deflection off the defender probably prevents the goal.
It does. Liam Moore is the defender who gets his body in the way, but really good play. And Harrison down this left-hand side, what about that touch yet again? He played really well the last month or two, I've got to say. Gets the ball across.
It's Harrison with the cross into the penalty area. Bamford jumped a little too early, comes out for Ayling to drive it just over the top. And Luke Ayling saw a great chance there to add to his goal tally, but maybe just slightly leaning back as he made contact, and the ball carried up and over the crossbar.
Well, Luke Ayling has scored some important goals, and here this could have been another one. Good control.
Slides forward for Leeds now, over the halfway line, just Dallas on the outside, Costa on the inside. Now Hernandez is there for Leeds. Hernandez infield to Harrison, through the middle. Harrison over the top for Alioski. First touch from Alioski is saved by the keeper. Comes out for Click, and then Click, is he held up in the box? No, nothing given by the referee. And Reading smuggle the ball clear. And Liam Cooper now, he delivers a long ball over the top, maybe looking for the run of Costa. Headed away from the penalty area and then picked up by Click just outside the box. Tries a drive, oh, it's gone wide from Matthias Click, and that suddenly developed into a really good chance for Leeds United, just off target.
I thought he lined that up perfectly as well. I was waiting for it to hit the back of the net. He nicks in here on Pele, wins the ball, has so much time and space.
Thinks about going short to Click, who's given him that option short. And then Click spins away and goes back into the penalty area. And Harrison, I think, will deliver something a little more conventional. In it comes now, heads up in there. It's cleared away by Pele. Costa tries to get it back into the box. It comes back out to Hernandez. Hernandez has Harrison wide. And Hernandez plays the ball into Harrison now. Harrison into the penalty area. Comes back for Click. Click goes, oh, it's hit his own player, Cooper. Costa for Leeds, low shot. And it just goes wide of the post. Well, Liam Cooper couldn't get out of the way of that one. I suspect it was going goalwards, so Leeds come close again.
Excellent ball to Harrison, wasn't it, from Hernandez, and the pullback was perfect. Click was lining it up, but you're right, it's Coops. The centre-half just gets in the way, he tries to get out of it, but when it comes to Costa...
And Ayling has it from the short free kick to Pablo Hernandez, becoming more influential in this second half. Out to this near side, and Dallas, who just lets the ball come off his foot, but Leeds pick it up anyway with Click. Click up towards Helder Costa, lets it roll across his body, tees it up for Hernandez's shot. Hernandez still in the penalty area, goes past one challenge, dives, oh, what a finish from Pablo Hernandez! Super close control, and stabs the ball up into the top corner of the net, and Ellen Road goes crazy. Leeds United 1, Reading 0.
Pablo is back. I tell you what, I thought last game he played, he was getting better. Previous to that, below his normal performances, but today he's been great. And he finally caps it with a wonderful goal. We need these big players at this part of the season to stand up and be counted. Pablo is one of those players, and that's exactly what he's done. A brilliant back heel from Costa, gets the rebound as well, but what about that touch? And toe poked it. Cabral gets a hand to it, but the power gets it beyond Reading's keeper. And Pablo Hernandez has scored another vital goal for the Whites.
So the noise levels go through the roof here at Ellen Road. And Leeds United have the all-important first goal just before the hour. And Hernandez now right-footed. He's put it in low to the near post. Ayling gets a touch, driven goalwards, oh, and he just breaks wide off Bamford. Right in front of goal there, and it goes behind for a goal kick.
That's another half a chance to sort of try and get this second goal, but White swipes at the ball, it goes straight to Bamford, and when it's bobbling around, need a bit of luck.
Harrison, second favourite in terms of who's going to take this free kick. Referee's ready, we're ready. Pablo Hernandez is ready, in it goes, and it's saved by the keeper. Not entirely convincingly, but he pushes the ball two-handed away from goal and out over the near side touchline for a throw-in.
Well, that was the side that Cabral was covering to the left-hand side. He didn't move, he guessed right.
Down the line it goes to Puskás, to Maite, and then Ben White for Leeds, and it breaks up to the edge of the penalty area, and Leeds have got to defend here, and Casilla makes the save on the edge of the box, and Puskás with the drive goalwards, and Ayling gets a block on, and still the ball on the edge of the penalty area, comes off Ayling towards the edge of the area, and over the top, and that'll do us, thank you very much. Oh my word.
Oh my goodness, well done Kiko. You know what, he's not had much to do either today, but he needs to be staying concentrated right to the last minute. And Kiko came out there and made a vital save. Listen, he's made a few mistakes in recent games, but that one could have just saved us all 3 points.
And we are now into added time of added time. So a long kick forward from Kiko Casilla could see Leeds United home, could see Leeds United on their way to another huge home win here at Ellen Road. Listen to the noise around the stadium now. Everybody in the ground, up on their feet, scarves above heads. We all love Leeds, is the chant ringing around the stadium as the ball comes over the halfway line. Heads up from Charlie Adam, and he's played it into touch, and that's it! Leeds United have done it! It's a narrow victory, but it's a huge victory. Leeds United's one goal in the second half, enough to win the game. Pablo Hernandez is the hero of the day. Leeds United march on. They've won this game by 1-0.
Deserved victory, it really is. I love clean sheets as well, I got to say it. 1-0, just what the doctor ordered. Pablo with a wonderful goal, but I thought we played well, defended when we had to as well. Calvin Phillips, that of course is a problem, but I tell you what, the boys out there gave everything. And just one thing to the referee as well. Jared Gillette, he's actually an Aussie, would you believe?
Oh,
here we go. He came in from the A-League. If he was rubbish, I was going to send him back down under. However, he's absolutely fine. He's had a good game, really has had a good game. But the best team won, and that was Leeds United.